Aloys here. This is Germany round 7 of my YouTube war with the Attic Nerd. We've been playing some Europe 40 for quite some time, and this is looking to be the turn to end this YouTube war. On the docket, 102 IPCs. I know, I was shocked by that as well. We have 3 infantry plus, 11, 14, 6 tanks, 1 artillery, 2 fighters. That's it for the build. We're going to get into the combat moves and then we'll break it all up like we normally do. First combat move of the day. Tank in Novosibirsk is blitzing. Vroom, vroom. Through Kazakhstan and into Caucasus. So let's get our Germany markers here. I actually might be running out. So... Yes, I ran out of Germany markers. This is fantastic. We'll just use an upside down roundel to demark that they have been captured. Like that, in Kazakhstan. So now Germany is up 3 more. So it's down 3. There we go. Next up, 1 tank from Russia is blitzing from to Tambov to Volgograd. So now we take Tambov and we take Volgograd, also putting the Soviets down 3. Down to 6, to 14. There, plus our 40 already. Alright, let's see, are there any other quick captures I have planned? Yes. Then we will have 1 tank from Western Ukraine blitz to Ukraine and then attack in Bessarabia. So that is another, actually found another roundel. So it's down to 4, Germany is now up to the 40 plus 16. So actually if we take Rostov, this means that they are down to 3, right? Yeah, looking like it here. Seeing as the Russians only have Rostov and Tambov left, they should be down. Okay. Right, everything is looking... Oh, forgot, they also have Urals. I was doing the math. Alright, now, these tanks here, the 8 tanks from Russia, will go from Tambov to Rostov. 3 tanks from Bryansk will join them in Rostov. The artillery will go into Rostov. 2 tactical bombers, 2 fighters are going into Rostov. This leaves 1 TAC and 1 fighter. In Rostov. Sorry, not in Rostov, in Smolensk. We are then having 1 artillery go also into Bessarabia. Continuing on with the combat moves. We are having all but 1 infantry from Western Germany go into Denmark. The artillery will not go into Denmark. The strategic bomber will go into Denmark. The strategic bomber will go into Denmark, the fighter will not. The fighter will go into Holland, Belgium with the strategic bomber and the 3 infantry and artillery from France. Alright, and then the strategic bomber from Poland will go 1, 2, 3, and also join in Denmark. Alright, that should be everything. You know what? How about we do this as well? We'll take the fighter from Egypt. We'll go 1, 2, and attack in Belgian Congo. We'll take the risk there. Okay. Well, I like all of this. So we will get this all battled up like always. And I will see you all then. First up is Mech V Tank. I think we got a dice. Fighter. fighter gets a 1. Taking the mech. Mech. Miss. The tank also misses. So the mech has been destroyed. Let's see, this is in Belgian Congo. Let's see, I don't know if I want to continue. Do I want to continue? I'm going to say no. I'm not going to continue. I'm going to leave the tank, but I did kill the mech. So my plane will retreat back to Egypt, joining the 3, 4, 5 infantry, 2 tanks, and 1 artillery still there. Alright, moving on to another battle we can quickly do is, it's right here, artillery and tank versus infantry. Starting off with the artillery. Artillery misses, but the tank fires back. Tank misses, the infantry misses. Alright, the artillery gets a hit. The tank just does. Tank misses, but the infantry fires back. Also misses. This means that this Soviet infantry is dead. The Germans have captured Bessarabia. If I had a roundel, you can put an upside down roundel right there. Because they captured that. Alright, I will be back quickly with the next battle. Next up is the battle over Rostov. Starting up, we're going to roll our artillery. Artillery is a miss. Now we have 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tanks. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, we have our dice cup with 11 tanks. Let's see what we have here. One's still spinning. Four hits. Next we have 2 fighters. Both fighters hit. 2 taps. 1 attack hits. This is 7 hits here. So we'll do 5, and then we'll break this up into grays. 6, 7. So we have 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So we have 12 infantry. And when we have our 12 here and our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reroll for the artillery. They miss. 6 hits would be 6 tanks. So we're going to go 6. And then we'll pop that tank back, and then we'll exchange a great chip for 1 here. Alright. Let's roll for our German artillery. German artillery is a hit. Now we have 5 tanks plus 2 fighters. 1, 2. Then we have our 2 tacks. 2 tacks. 1 tack hits, doing 4 damage. They have 4, 5 though, so they get to roll 3, 2, so that's 5, plus an artillery. 3 hits. Not bad, not bad. We'll take these off. 3 hits will be on these tanks. Ooh, closer than I expected, I will say that. I'm a little too close for comfort here. The artillery. Artillery is a miss. 2 tanks. 1 hit. 2 fighters. 1 hit. Alright, Russians are destroyed. They have 2. Both miss. The Russians are destroyed. Come over here. Russians go down to 2. Germany goes up to that 18 over there. And then they take Rostov with 2 tanks and an artillery. There. And putting their wonderful upside down roundel on it. The Germans have wiped out all Soviet units except their submarine. Alright, I will place these fighters here ready for non-combat, and then I will load up another battle for us. This battle is the Battle of Holland-Belgium. We're starting off with 2 infantry at 1. Both miss. 2 at 2. Both miss. 1 at 3. And 1 at 4. 1 hit, 1 on the infantry. Now we have 4 hits to finish. 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit. They trade. Trading of chips. Next up we have 1 German. Miss. 2 at 2. 1 hit. 1 at 3. Hit. And 1 at 4. Hit. All British are destroyed. They have 3 at 2. None of them hit. All of the British units have been destroyed. The 2 infantry and 1 artillery go to Holland, Belgium. Moving the Germans up. 1, 2, 3. Moving the British. 1, 2, 3. Back down. We'll get a chip for this guy. So. Alright. Next up, as I move these planes back here, we have 1 final battle remaining. It is the Battle of Denmark. The British have 1 infantry and 2 artillery. The Germans are moving in. That amount of infantry, kind of lazy to count that. And 2 Strat bombers. That is what they're moving in. Right, let's come over here. It looks to be that we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So once again, using all of my dice. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All at once. 2 hits. That was a 1 there. I hit over. 2 hits. Not bad. And the 2 Strat bombers. Hits. Very lucky there. Now the 3 British. 1 hit by the Brits. So we will take it on this green chip. 1 hit will make that 2. This pairs, creating a 5. Love the consolidation. This now means that it would be 11 units in Denmark, plus the 2 Strat bombers. God, this is a lot of Navy. Denmark is worth 2. The Germans would be moving up to, but they're moving down to here. We're taking the 11 infantry to guard the straits, so you have to take out those if you want to go anywhere else. Popping goes down as well. Alright, this is the conclusion of all combat moves. We're going to do the non-combat moves, and then I'll do the collect income and then placements. Alright, our first non-combat moves will be taking these strategic bombers here. These will just simply go to Western Germany, along with the fighter, the other Strat bomber, all of these, 3 planes there. Moving our infantry here. This is just 5 infantry, and they're going to Baltic states, right there. We're taking the 4 planes, 2 TACs, 2 fighters, and are going to move them to Western Ukraine. Okay. And we're taking these planes which haven't moved, so they can move 4. 1, 2, 3. Moving to Poland, with the remaining fighter in Eastern Poland going to, tactical bomber, going to Germany. Alrighty, next up, after the non-combat, we moved our German fighter already back to Egypt. That concludes. I will now do the placements and tally up our glorious income. Alright, via the tallying of the income, we have 83 IPCs. These come from our income, plus having Stalingrad, Moscow, Leningrad, the Caucasus, a lot of our higher level NOs. Alright, first up on the placement is 10 infantry. 10 infantry will be going into Western Germany. And you know what, I will get rid of 2 of these Strat bombers and consolidate for neatness. So that uses up all of the production capacity in Western Germany. Next up, in Berlin, 6 tanks, 2 fighters, and 2 infantry. And then finally, in France, 1 artillery and 2 infantry. There we go. According to game rules, I have 8 victory cities, which include Paris, 1, 2 on Germany, 3 on Warsaw, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on Rome, and 8 on Cairo. If the Attic Nerd does not get them all by the end of, I believe, the French turn, then victory is mine. I own 8 victory cities. We're going to now do the recap here. We are looking at 1 tank in Caucasus, 1 tank in Stalingrad, 2 tanks, 1 artillery in Rostov, 2 fighters, 2 TACs in Western Ukraine, 1 artillery, 1 tank in Bessarabia, 1 fighter in Egypt, 1 tank in southern Italy, 5 infantry Baltic states, 1 TAC, 1 fighter in Poland, 2 fighters, 1 TAC, 6 tanks, 3 AA, 2 infantry in Germany, 11 infantry in Denmark, 1 fighter, 3 strategic bombers, 1 artillery, 3 AA, and 11 infantry and 1 tank in Western Germany, 2 infantry, 1 artillery in Holland, Belgium, 1 artillery, 2 infantry, 1 AA France, 6 infantry in Normandy Bordeaux, 3 infantry in southern France. I believe that covers it all. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Germany round 7 of my YouTube Worth Attic Nerd. This looks like this game is coming to a close, so I thank all of you for watching. Hope all of you have an excellent rest of your day. This is Axis and Alloys, signing off.